Cool. All right, you ready to learn the clarinet?
I am.
Okay, so this is your clarinet case.
Okay.
The first thing you want to do is make sure you don't open it upside down.
Okay.
And a good way to tell that is like the little latches, the handle's on the bottom and the little latches are on the top. And so you just pull these apart and then pop open.
Yes.
And there's your clarinet. So what we're first going to take, we're first going to learn the names of each part.
Okay.
So this bottom part is shaped like a bell. We call it the bell.
The bell.
It's
Okay.
the bell. And then these two are called joints.
Okay.
So this is the top joint and the bottom joint.
Okay.
And then this is called the barrel,
Okay.
which we'll put it together in a little
Joints, barrel. Okay.
bit. And this is your mouthpiece.
Mouthpiece.
And then this is called your ligature.
Ligature. Okay.
And then this is your reed that you will use.
Okay.
So we're going to start by taking the mouthpiece
Okay.
and the ligature.
Ligature. Oops.
Oh, yeah. Sorry, it doesn't stay open. Side case.
Okay. We got the mouthpiece and the ligature.
Yep. And so then you put the ligature on the mouthpiece, but you want the little, what would you call it, rivets or like little twisty part on the right side of the mouthpiece if you're looking at the hole like this. So this goes like
So.
here, like, nope, you got it, it was like that. So the flat part. Because then you'll take your reed, you can get a little bit of spit on it, so like lick it a little bit, there you go. And then you want the flat part against the flat part of this.
Okay.
And we put the ligature on first because otherwise you can break the tip of the reed if you're trying to put the ligature on over it.
It won't go in there.
Well, then you gotta lift this up a little bit and slide it through in there.
Okay.
There we go.
Okay.
And then what you want is you want to make sure that the whole thing kind of lines up on that flat part.
Okay.
And then the top part should only be like a thumbnail higher than this. So like if you're looking at it straight on, it pretty much just lines up with the top of that, which is honestly the hardest thing for me as a non-reed player.
Okay. Kind of looks like it's there.
I'm gonna check just to double check. Oops, sorry, yeah, I missed it. There we go. So just like that, so you can see a very sliver, and then you pull that down and you tighten these up so that it stays on there.
How tight?
You don't want to like over screw it or anything.
Okay.
I'm just gonna get a tuner out. And then a good way to learn the mouth or like the embouchure for this is like you take your thumb and you pretend it's like a straw of a milkshake.
Okay.
It's a really thick milkshake. And you just put the like tip of your mouth in your mouth and you suck on it like you're sucking out a really thick milkshake. And that's kind of what you want to do on your reed. But it goes the other way.
Okay.
Yeah. And so your bottom lip is kind of over your bottom teeth because you don't want to like scratch the reed and stuff. But then your top teeth just rest on the mouthpiece. But don't bite it. Biting is bad. And then try and blow through it. See what we can make sound.
How tight do I do it?
Well, you don't want to bite on it, so it's light pressure at first. So it sounds like you need to bite a little harder. Oh, you gotta squeak. So you might have to take a little less mouthpiece. If that doesn't work, you can go. You gotta squeak. There we go. There it is. That's the sound you want. And so then what we can do, what we want to do is we could tune this, and it should be an F sharp on our tuner. So you want to pull it down a little bit. Oh, it was there. Okay, that's close enough for now. We'll move forward. Okay. So now what we want to do is we want to put this all together.
Okay.
So we'll set that to the side for right now.
Oh. Okay.
Maybe not right there because it'll fall over.
Sorry.
We want to build it from the bottom up. So
Okay.
we'll take the bell first,
Bell.
and then we'll take the bottom joint, which is the big one.
Big one.
And what you want to do is you want to be really careful not to squeeze the keys and the bars because you could bend them.
Okay.
But you want to hold it tight, like so you're not going to drop it.
Okay.
And then you just twisting motion, put it together.
Okay.
And then we want to take this second joint.
Okay.
And it's important with these ones. You're going to put these keys line up with these ones.
Line up with which ones?
Well, so it goes like this.
Okay.
And what you want to do, see this key right here?
Yeah.
It can be bent. So what you have to do is you have to make sure you're pressing down the keys on the top, and the bars right here should line up with the bars right there. So you have to twist a little bit. There you go. Perfect. And then just line up this long bar with that long bar.
This one?
This one should line up with that one. Looks like you got it. Yeah, perfect. So now we gotta take the barrel,
Okay.
put that one on top. I usually line up the logos because it looks nice. It doesn't really matter though. And then your mouthpiece goes on top. And what we do is we're going to take the window, which is like that hole right there where the reed is. We want to line it up with this thumb key right there.
Okay.
Perfect. So now you have a clarinet.
Nice.
Let's see if we make another sound on it. You might have to lick it a little bit, get a little wet because it was drying out. Nice. All right. So now let's learn how to hold it.
Okay.
So this is a little thumb rest for this thumb.
Okay.
It goes underneath it.
Okay.
Just like rest it like that.
Okay.
Perfect. And then this is the thumb key, so that's where your thumb goes. And then your index goes on that first hole, and you're set that one on that one, and then that finger, and then the pinky plays all those keys sometimes.
Whoa.
Oh wait, hold up. I lied. We're on the wrong hand. Switch hands. There we go. That makes more sense. The pinky plays these keys, and that finger plays those later.
Okay.
Watch your read there. And then these fingers, you pretty much got it. Each finger goes on one of those, and then your pinky plays all those lower
Oh
ones.
my goodness. Okay.
Yep.
Pinkies are gonna be busy.
And so let's just start. We'll pick an easy note. We'll play F. And so we want to lift up all our fingers except for our thumb.
How do you hold it?
You gotta balance it between your mouth and your.
Okay.
But what we can do is we can pull it a little closer to our body, and that makes it a little easier, right? That's good. Do it again. Yeah, that's good. You don't have to push a ton of air. You gotta be strong, like in your abs, but you don't have to like. Yeah. And then, okay, time out. There we go. And the cool thing about clarinet is you can it's like recorder. Do you remember playing recorder?
Uh-huh.
But you can just walk your fingers down and it plays a scale. You have the first ones. Here, hold up. I think you're pressing extra keys when you press this one. Make sure you're just covering that hole. Here, wait. Do it again. There we go. And then play the bottom. There we go. And you just play an F scale. Yay!
Wow. It's a lot of air though.
Yeah, it is. My face gets tired when I play. Oh, you pressed another key.
I need Kleenex. Thanks.
Yeah. It's super fun being sick. Oh, watch your fingers down here. Oh, go up a little bit. There we go.
Uh-oh.
Okay, so then your first finger and your thumb, so starting back on F,
Okay.
and then if you put down your thumb and your first finger, that's E. And what we can do is we can play Three Blind Mice or Hot Cross Buns from that note, and see if you can figure it out.
Okay.
Oh, careful, make sure you don't press that key. So just let's keep it down and then.
We'll try it
Yeah,
again.
let's try it again.
Hang on. This is close to start with, right?
Yep.
I think I can do better.
You think you can do better? Okay, one more time. Keep your head up. Because it's important. Keep your head up. There you go. I don't know if you're tonguing or not yet, which we don't need to tongue yet, but if you do, it's a really light little tap on the reed.
No, I'm not doing that.
Okay, that's fine. Okay, well we can try again later. I'm going to finish my lesson.
Okay, sorry.
And so then we're just going to learn how to put it away because that's also important.
Oh, I don't get to play more?
You can take it out later.
Yeah, okay.
Okay, so what we want to do is we want to take it apart, or well, let's take the reed off because the reed's delicate and we don't want to break it.
So I unscrew that.
Yep.
And then I slide it forward.
Or you can take the ligature off because it's not as hard to break it pulling it off as it is to put it on.
Okay.
And you just slide it back in this little case.
Which way? This way first?
Yep. Flat side like that. Perfect. And then I just put my ligature away in this little box there.
Good.
And then we have this. This is our cleaning rag.
Okay.
And you can flip your clarinet upside down, and you stick this little plastic piece down in there because it pulls it down, and then you can just pull it through. It's kind of gross. And then now we can take it apart because now it's cleaner.
So it comes off first.
I always start at the top and take it apart, just like we started at the bottom and now we starting at the top.
So this goes in here.
And the mouthpiece faces that way. Perfect. Barrel goes in the hole. And make sure you remember you have to push the key down so that way the little bridge key doesn't break.
Got it.
And watch that. Like, perfect. You gotta line up the little parts. Perfect.
Yeah.
Yep. And then I always just fold this up a little bit so it fits better. And then you just clip it on shut. Good job.
Nice.